All right. Hello, Hilti friends and family. Thank you for joining us for today's episode of Hilti Live. We're going to wait just a minute to allow some other people to log in, but as a reminder, if you haven't seen our previous episodes of Hilti Live to see our latest products and safety features, please log on to our YouTube page and get caught up. My name is Sandra, and I'll be joined today by Brandon and Monty of Kirby Electric up in Auburn, Washington. Today we're going to talk about Hilti's Tool Fleet Management Program. We'd love to hear some of your questions and comments on tool fleet management and maybe how Hilti's fleet management program has helped you with your productivity. So please post any comments or questions into the chat and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. So for now, let's welcome Brandon and Monty. If you guys want to take a minute just to introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about you and Kirby Electric.
Yeah, my name is Brandon Hines. I've been with Kirby Electric for close to 8 years now. I'm the purchasing and shop manager, and I oversee the tools and vehicles and all that stuff with Kirby Electric. And Monty is more of the day-to-day checking and making sure tools are where they need to be. So.
My name is Monty. I've been with Kirby Electric a little over 3 years and managing the Hilti tool process and usage that we have here, and it's been a real positive effect on our company.
Great. Thanks, guys. We're really happy to have you here today, and it's great to get to meet you in person. So about a year and a half ago, as I am told, you called out to your account manager, Sean McGowan, and you needed some help with managing your tools. Sean has expressed that you had some issues and challenges with theft on job sites and also with the repair process that you were experiencing. Can you tell us a little bit about what kind of situation you were in a year and a half ago?
Well, yeah, the situation we were in, we used a different company that, didn't have any kind of tool repair setup. It was kind of when something broke, you were on your own to get it sent into their repair center, and you kind of just waited in the wind and waited for them to send it back to you when they were done with it. Also at the same time, every trade, every person had the same type of tool at home or on the job site. So things were very hard to keep track of what was yours and what was other people's, or even our own employees, taking our brand new batteries and bringing their old batteries, swapping them out, stuff like that. Yeah. So moving over to Hilti's online system, being able to see all my tools on your guys' website, stuff like that, has been very helpful in being able to keep track of all our stuff. So.
Yeah, I can agree with what Brandon says, and like to add the fact that, and reiterate, I should say, the difficulty in trying to get tools repaired was virtually impossible, which caused us then to turn around and repurchase tools over and over while we waited to even get approval to send tools to get repaired and or to get them sent back to us. The cost was astronomical over a course of a year. I think that what we've done now with Hilti is not only, like Brandon was saying, visually see where the tools are, identify our tools, and this, I believe, just a quick turnaround when we've had tools that have been broken, quick turnaround, days, stolen, days, to get this resolved, has been a blessing. I mean, literally, to keep the job sites moving and the guys working.
Yeah.
And theft is pretty much, within our organization is at zero. Outside of it, we've had issues, yeah, but very minimal because of this.
Good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about the challenges you were experiencing, right? But that's some of what we hear a lot from our customers globally, right? Not just in Washington State, not just in North America, but everywhere. there are problems. And so for those of you who don't understand or aren't familiar with Hilti's tool fleet management, I'll give you a basic rundown. So instead of purchasing the tool and paying upfront one fixed price and getting our 22-in-1 warranty, fleet management offers more of a usage-based model with no hidden costs. So rather than paying up front, you pay a fixed monthly fee for the term of the fleet. So for example, 48 months. So for 48 months, you know what your monthly payment will be, and you get these great benefits. So like you were talking about, the entire duration of the fleet, you are covered for repair costs. You are covered for the shipping costs related to the repairs. We even offer theft protection. On some of our larger, more expensive tools, we actually have a loaner program available free of charge for you. As always, Hilti Online offers you the visibility and the transparency to your tool park management. And what you also get is access to our Tools on Demand peak demand program, right? So these are all some of the great benefits of fleet. And when the term is over, all you do is you simply renew. You renew the tools, you turn in your old expiring tools, and you get the newest tools, latest, greatest technology and innovations, and you keep your crews running with the most productive tools on the market, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And another point that I might bring up is that with this whole way of doing things, also it's made it a lot easier on job costing for us, being able to put cost of the tools to each job. And it helps our estimating team and project management team in that way too.
Good.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's great to hear. If any of you have any questions or comments about that, where you've been able to utilize the fixed monthly rate and the monthly invoicing to job cost your projects and better estimate your projects and understand what your true tool-related costs are, we'd love to hear about them in the comments. So thank you for sharing that. That's great. So what can you tell your viewers about how best to manage your Hilti tool fleet?
How best to manage? Well, this is probably I'm sure Monty has a little better understanding of that because he is the day-to-day guy that makes sure that the tools are where they need to be and stuff like that. Since it's been a system that we've set up, I've kind of taken on more of the paper pusher role of it, I guess you could say. So Monty, do you have?
Yeah, I think that definitely, working with you on this has been really easy because I don't have to deal with maybe that paper, but I can work with the guys in the field in regards to the tools that they're supposed to have or need to have.
Yeah.
And so managing them has become very easy. I know what they have. I have, break it down. I have it electronically, but also physically. Here it is. This is what you have, and you better have that. There's no recourse for not having it. Our job bosses on site check each one, every tool, every night before as they're done with work for that day.
Yeah.
So everything is verified. Everything has a serial number. It has a tool number. It has a kit number. They're marked with our name on them. They're identified even with what we've used in our own, I guess, way. It's just a paint splash, if you will, to identify our tools from other trades. And so the guys can come back every day and they can check their tools back in to the foreman. And a lot of the foremen now have taken to the point, because they take this very literally now, because it is a job costing item, is that as their apprentices take tools from them, because they're responsible for them, they have to check them out.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of the foreman job bosses are doing that now.
Okay.
We manage the tools much tighter. The spend has gone way down because of this. The key thing was we can have job cost.
Yeah.
Tools don't go missing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Theft has been a very
minimal.
Yeah, a very cool thing, and the theft coverage has been awesome. Typically before we were with Hilti, it would cost us, if a van got robbed over a weekend, it would cost us $10,000 to $12,000 in tools. And it costs us a fraction of that now. And it's always been very, very quick to come back to us too. You know, if a van gets robbed over the weekend, I get a hold of Sean, and typically I have the tools by the end of that week, you know, labeled, ready to go out to the field, other
Back
than
out in the field.
having to be engraved or painted or whatever. But yeah, so it's a very quick turnaround. It's very helpful. I mean, you know, and it's obviously it's money saver.
Yeah.
You know, so,
But the key
yeah.
one, saving money too.
Yeah.
Saving money, right?
Saving money and keeping guys working.
Yeah.
Time is money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So thank you for your time. I'm really happy to hear that tool fleet management has not only saved your material costs and your tool purchasing costs, but also saved you time and productivity when it comes to repairs, theft processing, and just understanding where your tools are.
Absolutely.
But I love to hear that it's also created really a sense of accountability and ownership within your entire organization, right? And I hope that your team members and you can feel proud walking onto your job sites with your Hilti tools and your Hilti tool bags as assigned to each of your workers. And
Absolutely.
thank you for sharing your experiences with us.
Great. It's been
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, thanks. So thank you, Hilti friends and family, for joining us. Please post any questions or comments you have in the chat, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode of Hilti Live.